Hey y'all, this is Benny. Turn this other light on. And we got no mail call, no clear up, damn it. No bench update. I did get a lot of work done on the charger, but not a whole lot. What I'm gonna do this week is, uh, along with Kurt at KH, he did a video during the week about the General Lee compared to a 69 Charger. Well, I got my General Lee kit in, and I can tell you what a gigantic, massive pile of crap that kit is. And I discourage you to even get it, unless you just want the box. So let's take a look comparing the Revell. Let's see, let me get comparing this one, which is a kit comparable to this charger. I mean, it's a beautiful kit, and even the box art looks good. Compared to this, and even though it says AMT on it, I put together some good AMT kits. This is not one of them. This is really an MPC in disguise, and AMT, you guys should be ashamed of yourself for even selling this kit. So let's do some comparison here. First, we'll take the General Lee kit body, and if you notice right off the bat, roof line's wrong. This is more of a Charger 500, the 1969 Charger 500 back window, which is wrong. Flash City here. This is like a flash bomb. Flash lines, seams, clean up all over the place. Scratches on the body. Even says Hemi on it. If we can get that. That's not supposed to be on a General Lee. These indentions in the door are the wrong shape, even though they look right. Your side marker lights are just squares, rectangles drawn on it. I tell you, this kit is garbage from right off the bat. I mean, look at all the cleanup you'd have to do, all the flash that's on it. This is probably, in a way, when you put it together, it's that's real nice, huh? It's just junk. It's not even. I was thinking of just turning this into a Charger 500, but it's not even worth that. We compare that to the body on the Revell. Right shape, indentions, no Hemi. Side marker lights are spot on. You're not going to be able to tell it. Front and back, they look right. They even have a pattern in them. The fenders have your shock towers on them, and firewall is separate, and it's just like this 67. It even has engine mounts. The only thing I'm going to regret doing is sanding off this beautiful vinyl roof, because it is nice. And if I want to build a General Lee, we know she didn't have a vinyl roof, so I might have to get another one of these kits. See, this whole rear panel is separate, and it's clean. There's hardly any cleanup to do. There's a little piece of a seam right here, no problem, and it just follows the body contour. So right off the bat, we got a beautiful Charger body, 1969, and I'm really not going to like sanding off this vinyl roof. It even has the trim around it. Put a little bare metal on it, and you're a-okay. Now, if you notice, it also has a deep set indentation for the fuel cap, which the MPC in disguise just has a circle. Here, put it right here. All right. So next we go to let's see. Let's check out this joke of a floor pan. Barely a tunnel. Torsion bars are molded in and they're not connected to anything. Well, they should be connected to the lower control arm. Your K member's already in. Nice mark right there, huh? Nice pin mark. Look at a lousy casting on this thing. Very old mold, and that's where your axles go. You've got two locations. You know, lowered front end, raised front end. Notice there's no shock towers on these fenders. We got little hints of wires on them. It's horrible. That's nice. It has a fuel tank on it, but it's a bit small. At least the exhaust and the rear axle is not molded in, but it is a metal axle kit. So you do have separate exhaust and rear axle. Now compare that to this. Just like the 67, the K member and the torsion bars are one piece, and the torsion bars are connected to the lower control arms where they belong. Got this deep set tunnel, and well, once again, Revell just put their name right there at the bottom where you can't see it. Fuel tank looks good. Everything looks good on this kit. Just like that 67. Upper control arms are cast in. And your shocks just go right in there. Connect to the lower control arms. Nice. Nice front member here. Both on subframe. So that's your undercarriage. Let's see. Let's try the hood. If you notice, I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but Chargers had little turn signal indicators right in these hood indentions. And these are small, just like they're supposed to be. Let me see if I could get a little light on it. They weren't big, they were hardly noticeable. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Right by my dirty fingernail. Now this one doesn't have molded in hood pins, but you could get photo etch hood pins for it. Underneath looks pretty good. It's got a hood pad and a bracing. So there's your hood. Let me dig out the hood for this piece of garbage. Oh, there it is. General Lee has hood pins way the hell back here, and there are your turn signal indicators, and it's really smooth, softly sculpted hood, and these giant squares for lights. Underneath, they tried, but I don't know. Looks like some guy free-handed the mold and just put marks in it. You just had the damn thing focus. There you go. Yeah, some guy just drew freehand on it, looks like. And yeah, put a few lines on the hood. Alright, what next? I could do the steering wheel, but I don't think it'll focus on the steering wheel. Oh, okay, there we go. Steering wheel on the 69 on the Revell. You ain't be able to see it, but right in the middle there's a Dodge Triangle called a Fratzog. In case you didn't know, that's the official name for the Dodge Triangle, a Fratzog. Let's see. I'll put this back where I can get to it. I'll find the steering wheel for this thing. Spokes too skinny, wheels too thick. Come on, you can do it. Nothing in the middle. And hardly any, there we go. And kind of a hint of the openings on the spokes. So, and this thing also comes with hood inserts, which actually pushes the hood out too far. I mean, grill inserts, which pushes the grill out too far and looks totally off. All right, what next? Next we have, let's do dashboard. This is dashboard on a Revell. Separate, got a separate speedometer and tach. Come on, you can do it. I'm gonna stand here and wait until you do it. You dirty bastard. Come on, damn it. Just because it's white, you don't want to do it. You don't want to focus on it. Or maybe because I'm moving it. All right. All right, this one's not an air-conditioned car, so it doesn't have vents. But notice on the radio's even, and it has the the thumb wheels on it, just like the Charger had. It's got all your switches in the right place, gauges in the right place. Gauges have numbers and needles in them, and the top of the dash pad also has your radio speaker and two vents. Your radio speaker and two vents. Hey man, everybody else went inside. We'll go inside in a minute. All right, so dashboard on this thing. Nothing on top. Nothing but a lousy lip that you gotta get rid of. Has the right shape, but they're a feeble attempt at vents, and there's no detail inside the vent. The radio, if you notice, is crooked. And everything is soft in here. Got a few numbers. Nothing in the gauges that makes any consequence. The buttons for the blower and everything, lights, are crooked. Again, like it was just done freehand on the mold. Lousy dashboard. Interior. Well, you know what an MPC interior looks like. It looks like that. Man, that's about the worst I've ever seen. That is horrible. And soft soft door panel detail. See, even the camera doesn't like MPC. Let's see. It'll do it. I stopped moving. I should have bought that damn camera last night. Well, Yeah, nothing you could paint unless you're really, really good. You know, it's all flat. Armrests, window cranks, everything. Now on the Revell, these are beautiful. It's got extended armrests, your padding up here. It's got a little place to put a medallion. There's your map pocket. Everything is just easily pick out. Juniper! They're all coming in. This is where I feed them at night. So there's your door panels for the Revell. And let's see if it'll pick these up again since you... Nope. Still don't want to focus on the MPC. It's rejecting the MPC. Disguised as an AMT. What else? About the only thing this MPC has going for it is the tires. They're Goodyear, and they're really not that bad. So there's one. Raised letters, nice tread, but that's about it. Well, remember the Revell has no names on no name tires. Firewall on the MPC. Molded together. Exhaust, rear axle, springs, tailpipes, your tips. I guess that's supposed to be an 8 3/4, but the nose is too long on the pumpkin, so that's... Seats have molded in seat belts, but who cares if the rest of the car is trash? Seat back's already on it, so all you gotta do is clean them up. So it's got good seats on it. Now this car also has a Hemi, which we know is wrong for General Lee, and also has long tube headers. I didn't take these out of the box. I don't know how good they're gonna come out. So there's your chrome Hemi valve covers, the vector wheels. But when I do this, I'm gonna probably not use anything out of this kit. You know, maybe the push bar. that might be it. Just a push bar out of it. Fuel cap. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Fireball wheels for it. So let's see what we got on here. Fuel cap. Wait, that's not the fuel cap. Where's the fuel cap? There it is. Fuel cap. Lots more detail on it. Probably should have taken it out of the plastic so we can see. It actually is finned like it's supposed to be. No. Grill looks good. No insert in it, so it's deep like it's supposed to be. And no floating alternator. Tips are separate. Let's see. Well, this one's open. Huh. All right, maybe it'll help without the plastic on it. There we go. Why did I do that first time? Fuel cap looks good. It's got separate wipers, separate door handles. Nice shifter. There's your deep set grill. Judy. Wait, who is that? That's not Juniper. That's Sophia. Yeah, it's too shiny. The grill is not. There we go. Nice. So this is the Revell kit. If I highly recommend these chargers from Revell because it's got a lot of detail in them, and they look. Here's the motor. The Revell comes with a 440. Probably won't be able to get anything on it. It's too much shine. Let's see if I could turn out a light maybe. Turn on another light. There we go. Nice 440. Even has a separate valley pan and intake, just like a Chrysler big block's supposed to have. There's no molded in starter, no molded in oil filter, and like the 67, see if it'll focus on it. There's numbers on the engine block. Come on. I'll tell you, man. There we go. Numbers on the block. Nice. Yeah, come on for that. Sophie. Tail lights. All right. Let's look at the tail lights on the MPC. Let's see. I'll probably get by with better light on these. No detail inside. It's got a little wisp of a detail on the bottom of them, and look how thin they are. That's the well, I don't have to tell you. There's the taillights for the Revell. Sophia, behave yourself. Got the checker pattern inside and the fins on the bottom. Sophie, there you go. So do yourself a favor. Come here, you. Yeah. Stay away from this, unless you just want that box. Unless you just have to have a picture of Bo and Luke and a general jumping a truck, and you know, you just see even the flag has gone off the roof when AMT did it. This is probably the worst kit I've ever seen. That's supposed to, yeah, I compare it to a Palmer. I don't know if any of you ever put together a Palmer, but when I was little, for some reason, I was given a few Palmers, and those are the absolute worst waste of plastic I've ever seen was a Palmer. And I gotta compare this Dukes of Hazzard Charger to that Palmer. So do yourself a favor, save your money, stay away from the Dukes of Hazzard kit itself. That's the 125. I don't know what the 16 looks like. 16 might be better, but if you want to build a General Lee, get your Revell 69 Charger kit, sand off the roof, get some decals from either Slicks or Kenny Terry, and some wheels and tires from Fireball, and you'll have a more accurate General Lee. And remember, General Lee is not orange. It's not orange like this. General Lee was painted Corvette orange flame. So there you go. That is a kit review comparison of a good kit, and that's this one, and a trashy kit. I'm not even going to show you the box. It's not worth it. So this is Benny on an extended, long, blurry, like even my sign is blurry, video. I appreciate you guys watching and sticking around and all that other stuff. So got an early day tomorrow. Turn in. We'll see you.